This is Pops, take 3. So I'll make this even shorter. They might even put this on a short. Coffee first. Wet your whistle. Okay. Troubleshooting and repair 101. Okay, let's do it 01 for the manager types. And fortunately, Dave out there in Colorado at Dave's Automotive, or not Colorado, Dave's Automotive in Utah. Okay, so get that straight. Same part of the country. When you're from New York, it all looks the same. There's the complaint, there's the cause, there's the correction, and in Dave's world, because most managers miss number 4, there's the confirmation that it's repaired. Well, I'm going to take you away from the simplistic managers type and get you into a 7-step program for technicians or guys doing their own repairs, all right? Follow me here. Because for you purist green guys out there with that funky, odd green colored animal running machine, this came from your world. Yes, John Deere Service Tech Manuals. What do they call it? FOS, Fundamentals of Service Manuals. They also had FMO, Fundamentals of Machinery Operation. So I had all those books way back. Gone. 7 steps of troubleshooting. And this is a critical one, and I think I got it right this time to whittle it down to keep it in a 5-minute period here. Number 1, know the system. Now, this is going to be a technician style, serviceman style, all right? Know the system. You've already studied it. You've been to the schools. You have the manuals. At the very least, you know what you're working on. You know what you're doing. You have an idea. Number 2, know the complaint. Write this stuff down now. Number 1, know what you're doing. Know the system. Have the service manual with you. The parts manual, the owner's manual, anything you can have. And in this day and age, there's no excuse not to. Number 2, understand the complaint completely. Hear it. Write it down. Know it. And whittle it down and ask questions. Number 3, can you reproduce that? Okay, and maybe you're not the one in the seat, but you're out there with a machine seeing exactly what's going on as much as possible. There are times that you're just taking a stab in the dark. Avoid that with all possible effort. Number 4, list all of the causes. Okay, everything that may possibly cause this. All right, and while you're doing number 3, the two go together. You're operating the machine, looking it over, and you're trying to list all the things that could be causing that problem. Just off the cuff, what's possible? What's that noise? What's that sound? What's the, all of a sudden at a particular RPM, that stuff. Number 5, now you're starting to get into the seriousness of the thing. You're testing and adjusting here. And number 5, you're hands-on. You're not just listening. You're not just playing the guessing game of, or the intuition game of, or the intellectual study of these sounds and symptoms bring you to this conclusion. And number 5, you're testing that conclusion. You're making the adjustments that this might be off, that might be off. In other words, you're working the machine to make a problem go away or to find out what the problem is. You're thinking, well, maybe it's a problem with the relief valve, and you turn the screw and nothing happens. That kind of thing. That's what you're into here. You're looking at your pressure gauges, even from step 4 to 5. Number 6, you have to come to a conclusion here to make the repair. And that's what 5 is. 4 and 5 are your testing and adjusting and working, watching. You're coming to a conclusion for 6 to make the repair. When you make the repair in 6, now you go to 7 and confirm that the repair has been made. And you're either done or you have step 8. And what's step 8? Well, step 8's a generic one. You're going all the way back up to step 3 and starting over again. Some of you are going to say, well, you're in 4 where you got your list. Yeah, but run your machine again, confirm what you saw before. Then you take your steps down to look at the list again. Then you look at your gauges and such to see what else you're working with, because you may have just made a change, but you didn't repair the entire problem from number 2, the original complaint. So 7 is a comprehensive versus the 4 that's a little bit too simplistic. 4 is good, 7 is technician. I hope that helps some of you out there when you're doing your troubleshooting. As crazy as it sounds, the system works. So write it down, follow it through, see how you come out.